With the 7-speed gear, half-twist throttle, onboard storage for personal belongings, front and rear suspension, is the Freego F2 Pro the bike to compete with Super73? Let's find out.
Like Jackie and Rose, had the water been warmer, like a Bonnie and Clyde down in California, fall in love on the run, trying to make it to Cabo, Romeo with a blunt, Juliet with a bottle. Baby, I'm looking for reasons to call it a lie.
The Freego F2 Pro is Freego's flagship model right now with their e-bike, with rumors that they're working on a dual battery, dual motor version, which hopefully we can review in the future. The Freego F2 Pro comes just around $2,300 and has some features that the Super73 doesn't have, which I'm honestly impressed with. Out of the box, it came with pegs, a little storage bag, and even some modular components such as a second seat for any passengers as well. But you can swap that up for a rear basket or even a rear trunk for even better storage as well. Freego claims that the F2 Pro can hit a top speed of 35 miles an hour, so we're for sure gonna test that today. As mentioned, it has an adjustable front suspension and even a rear suspension as well. If you're riding, it claims to hit between 50 and 60 kilometers on pure throttle, but 60 to 80 kilometers of range on pedal assist mode. The motor is an 850 watt motor with a peak of 1400 watts, and the battery is a 48 volt, 22.5 amp hour battery, so pretty beefy if you ask me. All right, going off script, as we can see here, it looks like these are BMX almost style handlebars, much higher and taller than what I'm personally used to. It has a nice larger display which can show you your battery level, your mileage, which as you can kind of see, hopefully if it focuses, 0. So we're gonna take it out for the first ride today. You can adjust your pedal assist levels and even turn on the headlight as well from holding the plus button here. No horn, but it does come with a bell. We'll see how useful that is in terms of riding on the street. It has a 7-speed Shimano gear right there, which again, the Super73 does not come stock with, but this one does. Has a half-twist throttle, which initially, I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of that in my experience with the riding with the Aerial Rider Grizzly, but we'll see if this bike can change me. Personal storage, I can hold my phone, my keys if I want to. An extra seat for a passenger, and passenger pegs along with it. Hydraulic brakes, and a nice, thick seat. Now, I'm not sure personally if I just need to break it in, but this seat is a bit stiff. So hopefully as we get to riding, it'll be a lot comfier. So let's go on a first ride right now, run some errands, maybe give this a real world test and see how this bike holds up. All right, let's put the phone in the carrier here. You know, I know in my assembly video, I said that they sent me a phone case or phone holder for here. Yeah, that snapped when I tried to install it. Okay, so let's turn it on here. This is a very tall bike. And let's just go straight to pedal assist 5. Okay, this is a very tall bike. Like I feel very, almost like I'm sitting proper. Okay, so it takes a second to kick in. Yeah, this takes a little bit. Yeah, like I'm almost ghost pedaling and then it kicks in. Yeah, I gotta break in these brakes too, man. Everything is about braking and brakes. But you know what, let me see something. So right now, I'm on the standard seat here. What if if I sit on the rear seat, that just feels weird. I'll stick to the tall seat. Okay. So yeah, it takes a second to kick in. And then once we go, we're cruising. So we're going on a bit of a downhill. So what we're gonna do now, guys, is something that I think you guys have not seen in a while, and that's go feed the cats. And then gotta take care of my cat. My cat's a little bit under the weather, so we're gonna go feed the stray cats and then also feed, or go get medicine for my own cat. Yeah, so for the first couple of pedals, it feels like I'm ghost pedaling. How do I use... I have no idea how to use the gears. So pedal assist, I think I just got to get used to it. It might be something with the gears. That's fine. Now the real test is throttle. So they claim that this bike can hit 35 miles an hour. And we are rocking a half twist throttle. So let's take a look here and see. I should have worn like a little sweater or something. It's kind of cold here. I mean, it's not that cold, it's just the wind. All right, so we're at 25, 26. We're at 32. 34. 34.9 is what I saw it peak at, 34.9. Okay, so we'll average it out and say 34 miles an hour. It can definitely hit 34. I think I was being generous when I said 35. We're also going on a bit of an uphill here. I would test out the off-road suspension on this, but yeah, I don't know if you guys can pick up, there's like a ditch in here. Okay, going up here, you definitely feel a power sag. So I'm having to help the bike pedal uphill. How do I use these gears? It's on 7. Okay, it's on 6. Cranking it down to 5. It's easier to pedal and the bike is still going. I'm not sure exactly how gears work. So is it the lower the number, the less resistance you get while pedaling, so it's easier on you, but the same on the bike? 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're on mode 1 in terms of pedal assist. Let's crank that throttle back. Okay, so uphill, it is lacking some power. Yeah, and I let go of the throttle and now I'm pedaling, so it is lacking some power when you go uphill. And I'm even like twist throttling it to help it out. That's still not really doing much. We're about 14 miles an hour uphill. I feel like a slowpoke. If I was in the road, I'd be causing traffic for sure. But right up here, we're actually evening out on the road. So I think we're gonna start picking up some speed. But let me actually crank this back to about a level 5 in terms of gears. I might have been saying pedal assist this whole time. I kind of meant gears. Who was that? Someone was honking at me. I don't know who that was. Okay, so we're going about 33 miles an hour right now. It feels like we're going against the wind. I'm not sure how much that helps us or hurts us. Yeah, I definitely should have worn a jacket. I didn't realize how cold it was when you're going against the wind. Okay, but this bike isn't that bad. Initial impressions, this bike is not bad. I mean, other than having to get used to the whole pedal assist not kicking in right away, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I see this bike as a budget or an entry level or a stepping stone towards if you want a Super 73. Like if you want a bike with fat tires, dual suspension, which I hit a bump right there, that wasn't that bad actually, the suspension. If you want a bike with fat tires, dual suspension, and a couple of extra bells and whistles that the Super doesn't have, for maybe about a little over half the cost of it, this isn't that bad. And again, I'm just now getting used to it. Like this is my first ride, so I can't exactly give my proper thoughts on it, but I could definitely see this be my like a side commuter bike or a weekender bike, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're at 30 right now and we're on a flat. We just went downhill. So I guess you could say the power level is kind of inconsistent with how you're riding. I kind of thought that they would try and stay the same and peak at a certain power level, if you will, no matter like how you're riding. But I don't know, I guess for this one it's different. Like right now we're gonna go a slight downhill, slight uphill, and I'm explaining it because I'm not sure how well the camera picks it up. I feel like for something like this I should really be on the sidewalk, just because I'm not too familiar with it yet. But I think we'll manage. Yeah, so right now, I was kind of pulling up to this green light. Definitely slow it down a bit because it was uphill. I definitely want to see how it is here, because this road right here, it's not necessarily dangerous, but it is kind of sketchy just because... What is going on here? Road rage? We got road rage going on? Yeah, see, like right now I'm full sending the twist throttle back and it's going at 20. Yeah, it's a very tall bike because I can barely touch the ground. I mean, I can touch it. I'm just not used to this height for a bike. Not too shabby. The brakes, they work, you know, they feel fine. Still got to brake them in so they do creak a little bit or make some sort of noise. I'm not familiar with having gears, so I definitely got to practice that a bit more. Maybe this would be my wheelie bike. Okay, so on the takeoff, the throttle is responsive. More responsive than pedal assist, I will say that. Okay, I'm taking the turn slow because I'm not used to this. I have a bell. Don't be afraid to use the bell. I do wish this was a horn, but I can see why they used a bell. A horn is like something if you're going real fast consistently. This bike, I don't know what it is exactly. I'm not an e-bike mechanic. I'm not that good with like e-bike engineering. The power level is like kind of wonky. They could be on like the road that I'm riding on, you know, going uphill it loses power, going downhill it gains power. I'm sure someone who knows more in the comments will explain it better than me, but I'm not mad about it. I'm really not. I could definitely see myself, if I want to take a break from the RX, you know, if I want the speed of the RX, but like I almost want, I don't know, the classic look of the S1, let's just say, because this, now that I have somewhat of a better feel for it, obviously I'm not going to be able to make a final decision until, you know, a couple rides in. This is definitely, I feel like, an in-betweener between the S1 that I have and the RX that I have. Could say the S2. I could, you know, you could say, why is it not an S2? Well, the S2 only has front suspension. It doesn't have front and rear, and it doesn't have gears either. Okay, I would have recorded a bit more, but this family walked up on me asking if they could take the cats, and they want me to catch them, and I don't have a cage to do it, so I felt kind of weird. But speaking of cats, now, now we're actually gonna go get some medicine for my cat. So this is really an errand type run. We're running errands on a new bike, really getting a real world use and first ride of this bike. So we've gone about 4 miles and the battery still says full. The assist is turned up all the way. Well, let me show you what I mean. So right now I'm throttling, full throttle. I let go, I pedal, and I'm gonna show you how many rotations I do until the assist kicks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 rotations. I'll be nice. I'll say after 4 rotations, the bike's pedal assist kicks in. I'm not sure if I need to do something to adjust that, or if that's how the bike, is meant to be. I don't know. I did hear, is a light green? Okay, so I did see something online where if I turn the bike off, hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, turn it on. I heard that unlocks a higher speed. I could be dead wrong, but hey, I guess we're about to find out right now. So top speed before, if I even did anything, was about 34. Now let's see if I even did anything. I swear, people on this road going up here trying to make that exit don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay, uphill we're going about 20, so I don't think that it really did anything. Oh, wait. I think it actually did something. Because I felt the pedal assist kick in a lot sooner than that. Oh, I really wish I had my my 360 camera back so I could see how I look. We're going downhill. Definitely hit a solid 35 right there. Gonna stay in this bike lane here. Okay, now we're really topping out at 35. We're even going slightly uphill. Maybe that actually did something, I don't know. If anyone at Freego is watching this, I saw that little brake hack for the DK200. I assumed it worked for this one as well. Let me know if I actually did something. Oh, that's right. I was also going to do an off-road test by the cats, but then that family kind of freaked me out. Okay, going over these cracks and bumps and manhole covers, suspension's pretty good. I mean, I can still feel them. You know, this isn't like a Fox float or anything like that. I don't even know what brand it is. I have to double check on that. But it definitely absorbs the bumps relatively well. I'm not complaining. Now, in terms of taking this off-roading, that I have no idea how it's going to hold up. Okay, I'm not sure what this bus is doing. I'm just gonna go around. Okay, from a dead stop, throttling only. Oh, spoke too soon. Okay, I think now, dead stop, throttle only. Let's see how long it takes to actually go. Twist! Okay, kicks in immediately. Going up to speed does take a little bit. But again, this isn't like a Super RX. This isn't a Sauron or a Grizzly. I wish I could go back there to test the off-road. Let me get what my cat needs. Okay. Didn't have it ready yet. So we just gonna go ahead and grab a snack. Oh, I hit that branch. Oh, okay, I gotta tighten these handlebars. I thought I did it enough, but just going off that, it moved them. Go, 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 go! Oh, yeah, I really, oh God, I gotta tighten. Okay, that's entirely my bad. Whoa, that is entirely my bad. Okay, I'm not gonna go off-road. I lied. I'm gonna wait. All right, medicine acquired. And now we're going home, finishing off the first maiden voyage with the Freego F2 Pro. Actually gonna go after, what is this? Ferrari? Porsche? I can't tell from far away. Can we catch up? It's a Porsche. It's a Porsche. Little off-road test. Okay, it's not. Oh, okay. I totally did not see that speed bump there. I did not see that speed bump there, but I guess I took it like a champ. Okay. Yep, coast is clear, so I'm not gonna feel awkward if I'm caught talking to myself on camera. All right, guys, so that's right there is the Freego F2 Pro. Just finished the first ride. Well, I still gotta get home, but it's like around the block. It's not that far, but first ride and initial impressions. My thought, in terms of a budget bike, if you can't necessarily afford a Super73, or you wanna test the waters with a bike that has dual suspension, beefy battery, a throttle, some gears, whatever the case may be, this is not a bad bike at all. Personally, if a few things could get tweaked, like the pedal assist settings not kicking in right away, I think it would be a great bike. And I think it is a great bike, honestly. Like, I can live with pedal assist not kicking in. It having a twist throttle actually makes it more fun for me personally. So I think this kind of won over half twist throttles for me compared to the Aerial Rider Grizzly. So it already got points on that for me. The seat, it's still kind of firm. I gotta break it in. Haven't had a chance to try out this seat yet. Suspension is decent. I'm not gonna lie, I did a little bit of a off-road and I hit a speed bump as well, so it didn't feel too bad. Handlebars, that is entirely on me. All right, I'll fix that. Other than that, it is a great bike. If you guys wanna get your own, I'll have a link in the description down below. This is not gonna be the last you've seen of this bike. I'm definitely gonna take it out on more rides. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe, leave your thoughts on the Freego F2 Pro down below.